so these are all my face items. I've got primers, bronzers, blushes, and foundation. So I'm just going to separate them and then we will go through them. Okay, so my blushes are a pretty sad mix. I've got the e.l.f. Blush right here. This is like a cream blush in peach. This is in my project pan. I do just want to try to hit pan. I've had this for quite a long time. I still haven't hit it. And you know what? I don't know if I'm going to get there, to be honest, because I've got these other ones I'm working on. But I really do like this. And I don't think they do it anymore. I think it's discontinued because I've tried to find it and I couldn't find it, but maybe I'm just blind. But yeah, this is one of the blushes that I have. I just use it with my finger and I dab it on. I've got a L'Oreal Le Blush. This one I used quite a bit back in the day. It's old. There is a little bit of a dent there, if you can see. I don't know if you can. You know, it's a decent pinky shade, I have to say. I'm just gonna put it here. That's noticeable. It's just old though, but I don't have many blushes, so why get rid of it? I think I'm just going to keep it for the time being, just so you can see what the e.l.f. looks like. Let me just do it in comparison. There you see it's got an orangey tone, which I really like. And then I've got this Circa blush, which I think I got it in a Birchbox. You'll hear a lot of this. I got a lot of stuff in Birchboxes that I still have. And I'm just still trying to work through. So this is a powder blush. As you can see, it's kind of a mess. Really powdery and really pinky. So I don't use this too much. I have to be careful of how much I use because it's quite pigmented and it's a really like hot pink. I don't know if that's coming across on camera that much, but it's pretty hot pink. But I do like it because I don't have any other shade like it. And then I've got this one, which is, what is this? I always forget what this is. This is Lancome, and this is like that. So this is a really nice, deep, peachy color, but it comes off as like iridescent a little bit, if you can see that. Can you see that? I mean, for me, I can see that. I think this is really beautiful, to be honest. I got this in a gift set, and it's gorgeous. So yeah, definitely keeping that. And then the last one is this Makeup Obsession Revolution Cheek and Lip Duo. I don't use it as a lip because I tried it and I didn't like it. But it's quite nice as a cheek duo. It's just a little creamy, so you have to really like blend it in. And it's similar to my e.l.f. one, to be honest. And so like looking at it, the two, they're pretty much the same shade, to be honest. I've had the e.l.f. one for so long. Should I just get rid of it? You know what? I think I might just try to hit pan. I'm like really struggling. I really want to hit pan on this. I feel like I'm so close. I don't know if you can see the dent, but I feel like I'm super close. I don't like the fact that I have to put my finger in there. I just think it's unhygienic. I just said it's unhygienic and I'm getting like hair all over the place. I don't know. What do you think? I'll think about it. I think I'll do my project pan update and I might just get rid of it then. For now, if I remove it, I will have like nothing in my collection, and I don't know. I'm keeping it for now. Sorry, you're not going to change my mind yet. Okay, next we'll do primers. I didn't think I had a lot of primers, but I forgot that I had these e.l.f. primers. They are a mess. They were in like a makeup bag and something like smashed, so I think it was mascara. It went everywhere. But basically, so I've got the tone adjusting face primer, I've got the illuminating face primer, and I've got the poreless face primer. I did have the original one, but I realized I actually used it up, so I don't have that one here. The illuminating one I feel like is really nice for the summer because it's super bronzy and sparkly. The tone adjusting one is actually also pretty decent, and also there's the poreless. You know, I like all of them, so don't worry about that. I haven't seen the illuminating one or the tone adjusting one on the website, so I don't know if they're discontinued. The poreless one is definitely there, but maybe they don't do those anymore, or I'm just blind. But yeah, I am going to keep those ones for sure. I just got this Makeup Obsession one from Revolution, or a Blur. I think this is really nice. I really like the my skin when I did my makeup on the video that I did on this. and I'm definitely going to keep it. It's brand new, so why get rid of it? Definitely keeping that. This one's in my project pan. This is Rimmel London. I have 2 marks here, but honestly, right, I have to do an update, but I'm pretty much like down to the wire. I'm down probably down here. It's a color corrector. It's in lavender. The more I've used it, the more I've actually liked it. But maybe I just like color correctors, so I think I need to look at more toners that are color correctors, not toners, primers that are color correctors, and have a look. I mean, it's kind of similar to this one, really. Just the formula is completely different. This one, these e.l.f. ones are a lot more creamy, and then this is a lot more liquidy. But I actually have been enjoying that. So when I run out, I probably want to get something similar. And then I have the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I don't really like this one. I find it, I don't know. I think this, I just don't like silicone primer, I've realized. But I will obviously use it. I've just bought it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Or should I just give it to somebody? I could just give it to someone. I've only used it once. Maybe I should declutter this. I don't really like it. I don't want it. I might try to declutter this, to be honest. Why make myself use something I don't like? Okay, you've convinced me. I'm going to try and give it to someone else. If I can't give it to someone else, then I will use it myself, but I might see if my mum wants it. All right, so at least, I mean, I got rid of one item there. Okay, next is foundation. So some of this I've had for a while. This BB cream I've had for a while. This is in a medium. I like this because it moisturizes the face quite a lot, and it's just so lightweight. It doesn't do that much coverage, obviously, because it is a BB cream, but I think for the summer, sometimes you just don't need a lot of coverage. You don't want to look like you're caked up with makeup. That's like my worst fear of looking like I've got, you know, caked up makeup. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I've been using it, and you know, why not just finish it? I won't buy it again. I think I'll just try a different BB cream. But I have it in my collection, so I'm going to keep it. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. I have it in natural, and it's nice. I actually really like it. It's I've had some people say it's not very good. Others say that they love it, and I was like, oh no, because I really like e.l.f. stuff. But I was kind of worried that I wouldn't like it, but I really do like it. So I obviously am going to keep it, and it's new as well. So I've only had it for like a month, and I've hardly used it. So once I'm actually done with, I'm working on this next one, which I'll talk about in just a sec. So once I'm done with this e.l.f. will be my go-to one. So this next one's in my project pan. I'm pretty much done with it. I mean, obviously you can see product in it. I'm not going to cut it open, but in the next update, in just like a week's time, it's going to be done. And I'm really sad about this because I can't buy it again. They don't have light beige. I've looked everywhere for this shade and I cannot find it. It's not online. Obviously not going to the store to get it at the moment. When I do find that they have light beige, I probably will buy it again because it is a really good shade for me, especially in the winter. It's definitely my shade in the winter. When I got a little bit more color, it's a little bit too light for me. But I do think it's my true shade, so I really like it. I quite like the formula, I really do. I might change my mind if I find something better, but I actually really like it. So I'm kind of sad that it's almost gone, but I'm happy that I have the e.l.f. one that I can use as a replacement. But yeah, that's one that's just gonna disappear soon. This one I could probably get rid of because I don't use it. This is Bourjois, and I've had it for so long. It's light beige, and I don't even... The thing is, when they say it's light beige, it's not light beige. It's more like, I feel like it's got like orange undertone. To me, it looks more orangey, and I thought maybe I could keep it and, I don't know, try to mix it with something, but I've never touched it and I've had it for years. You know, as soon as you know a foundation's not your shade, it's just an inconvenience, at least for me. And so why use it? So I think I'm just going to declutter this, to be honest. Like, why am I keeping it? Next one is the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. This is in Natural Ivory. I think this is not in my shade as well. Let me just have a look. I think this is a little bit too dark. Yeah, not a little bit, quite a bit. I don't like the consistency either. I don't like the way it looks on my skin. Even if it was the right color, I just don't think I would like it. So this is I think I have it as a backup, to be honest. Like if I need foundation, I have this as a backup. But what I'm kind of figuring out is I don't really need backups that I don't like. So why keep it? I think I'm going to get rid of this one as well. Okay, so I'm kind of sad about this because I didn't find the NYX shade for the Stay Matte but not flat one. I got the Can't Stop Won't Stop one. And I thought this was going to be a similar shade. This is soft beige, but it's just too orangey and it's too dark as well. And I thought, well, why don't I keep it? You know, it's because this is brand new, so why don't I keep it, and then when I get a tan I can use it, because I think that's the problem. I'm just so pale right now because I'm not going out. Just show you, I mean, it's so much darker than all the others. So what I have to do is I have to wear this and then use a ton of concealer, or just use another foundation and mix it. And it's just so inconvenient, but there's like a whole product here. So I think I'm just gonna stick to it and just maybe put it in a project pan so that it forces me to use it up, because I don't want it to go to waste. It wasn't a lot of money, but it's new and I don't want just sitting there for years and years and years. And then I've got this Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. This is in the shade medium. This I really like, and I tried this out the other day, and it works for me. It's a really good shade. So between this one and the e.l.f. one, they're probably going to be my go-to. Honestly, I mean, I have to just make sure that this one is hydrating, because I've noticed with the concealer, the Conceal and Hydrate concealer, it actually has been drying up underneath my eyes and breaking up a bit, and it's not that hydrating. I didn't notice with the foundation though that day that it did that, but I did notice with the concealer, so I really should do a follow-up about it. I'm going to keep this, it's brand new and it's just a good backup. I'll use one of these two when I'm done with the next one, so I'll just keep these. I got rid of 2, so that's not bad. Okay, so I'm just going to mix highlighters, liquid highlighters and bronzers together, because I just don't have a big enough collection to do it separately. I think this video is going to be 100 years long anyway. I'll start with the Master Strobing Liquid. This is so nice, but it's so hard to work with because I'm not very good. It's just really, really pretty though. Let me just put it on here. It's so shiny. So I just need to like figure out how to use it as a balance. I don't know, can you see that? It's just so beautiful. But you have to really blend it into your skin. And I'm just thinking, maybe I should use it underneath foundation almost. If that would work, and it can come through if I use like really lightweight foundation. I don't know. I just think it's almost too strong. I remember I wore it one time when I went on holiday and I didn't blend it in well enough and it looked so bad, and I didn't realize for like hours later. So who knows what people were thinking, but this is the, this is Maybelline, by the way. So I'm going to keep it because I don't have anything like it. And it is really lovely, but yeah, how do I work it? I don't know. These 3 I got as like you know, a stocking for Christmas. It's the Academy of Color liquid highlighters. So this one I haven't used them that much, just because liquid eyeliners are really quite hard to use, but this one honestly reminds me of the Iconic one. If you can see, oh my gosh, like look at that, that's so nice. And then obviously if you like blend it in, is that not pretty? I think that's so pretty. And then I've got this one. Let's see if I just swatch all of them. I haven't used the other 2 as much as that one. God, my skin is so raw from like all these swatches I've been doing. This one is nice as well. It's got a nice little sheen to it. Hopefully you can see that. And then there's this one, which I think is probably the weakest. I don't think this one is that pretty, but I'll just put it here. I'm keeping these just because I don't have anything like them. Not because, you know, they're amazing quality or anything, but I just, Yeah, actually, no, that one is nice. That one's more goldy. I didn't even realize. So this one's more like silvery, this one's more goldy, and then this one's like bronzy. So I definitely like the bronzy one the best. And that's the one I've used most on my skin. I don't even think I've tried the gold one. So I think now that I know it's pretty goldy, then I might keep it. Yeah, I think I'm going to just keep them because I haven't used them enough. I haven't really worked with them too much. So until I get something better, I'm just going to keep them for now. Okay, so I've got this MAC bronzing highlighter. This is in my project pan. I really like it. And yeah, I'm going to be sad when I finish it, but I've already hit pan and I just want to keep going, I guess. But I really like this, so definitely keeping that. This is a new highlighter that I got from Revolution. This is really pretty. I didn't expect Revolution makeup to be so nice, and I think it's really pretty. So if you can you see that? That is so pretty right there. So I'm definitely keeping that. That has got a gorgeous shine to it, and actually it's quite similar to this one, to be honest. And then the last highlight that I've got is this e.l.f. highlight from the Retro Paradise. This smells divine. This is a face and body one, so that's probably, that's why they've made it smell so nice. But it's kind of hard to see because it's so pale, but it does give a nice glistening, if you can see that. It is quite pretty here. It's like an iridescent, very pale, not very noticeable glow. I had kind of wanted it to be a little bit more noticeable, but it does look pretty on the skin. I have used it on my face a couple times and that's nice. Next up, I've got the Glow bronzer from Revolution Makeup. This is really nice. I've used it, I think, just the one time when I was testing it out, but so far, from what I can see, I really liked it. And this is in the shade Light. So in terms of bronzers, I really just have the two. If you don't count the MAC one as a bronzer, I do. I count it as a bronzer slash highlighter because it is very shimmery. But this is obviously matte, and I only have two matte ones, and so yeah, I'm definitely keeping it. It's huge and it's new. Then the next one is this Model Co bronze. And this is really nice. This has got a lovely, lovely color to it. It's paler than the Revolution Glow one, so that's why I'm keeping it. I'll just show you a comparison because when I put this one on in the video, I think I shocked myself because I didn't realize it was going to be so dark. But you can see, like, that's the Model Co and that's the Revolution, so they are different. And because they're different, I want to keep them because when I don't want to be super, super bronzy, I can just use this one. And then if I want like a shimmery bronze look, I can use my MAC. And then if I want to look super bronzy and tan, or, when I'm more tan, this actually will come in handy, this one. As far as those, I'm not getting rid of any of them. And so that's all I have for that one.